You will agree with me that the best way to stay on top of your game is to acquire a skill, right? And if you're watching this video right now, it only means that you want to make an informed choice about the type of skill you need to acquire. So all you have to do is to make sure to watch this video to the very end and make sure to implement everything that I'm going to be saying on this video if you really want to make that informed choice. I'm not only going to tell you about the skills, I'm also going to tell you how to acquire these skills for free so that you know where to get started from. So in 2023, we saw the explosion of AI and how almost everybody is using it to better their lives in terms of making their jobs faster and easier. But unfortunately, there are some of these AI tools that when they are in the wrong hands, they can actually cause problems for us in the society. So in that sense, what it means that we'll be needing more of the service of cybersecurity experts. So acquiring a skill to become a cybersecurity expert is a goal for you to be able to stay on top of your game in 2024 and beyond, because there are very few cybersecurity experts out there and there are quite a high demand for them because there is growth in hackers, in people, fraudsters and scammers that are all over the place on the internet. So they are looking for people to be able to like curb their activities online. So this is where the service of cybersecurity experts are very much needed. And most of these people earn between 170,000 or more in dollars per year. So it is a very good skill to acquire to be able to stay on top of your game. Now, talking about AI, the second skill you need to acquire is called robotic and automation. Now, these are the people that are in charge of production of robots and automated machines that can help make life easier and faster, especially in companies and industries, even in stores, people that sell stuff. They make use of these robots to make their jobs easier. Now, companies prefer to use robots because they don't have excuses like humans, and it is more like their property. They don't need to like pay them salary every month, and it is quite easier for them, and there is transparency because robots will not steal from you. So companies prefer to use robots. So the service of robotic engineers are very high in demand and there are very few of them out there. So if you're willing to acquire this skill, like ready to dedicate all it takes to acquire this skill, you can trust to stay on top of your game. You'll probably be earning money in six figures every month. And their salary ranges from $150,000 to 170 or even more depending on the place you're working as a robotic engineer. So it's another skill you need to look into. Now, the third skill you need to consider is called blockchain technology. These are the people that are in charge of storing database in chains. Companies adopt this way of storing their database because it is quite easier, it saves them costs, and the security is easier to put it in check, and it allows continuity. So they don't really like waste time on looking for files because everything is now in chains. So people that develop these technologies are people that are very much high in demand, and there are very few of them out there. So trying to acquire these skills is going to help you scale up your financial status and you earn probably in six figures because there are very few of them out there. Now the fourth skill is called cloud computing. So if you want to be a cloud computing engineer, it is a very great skill for you to acquire. These are people that are in charge of storage of database in the cloud. Like instead of storing it in your hard drive, you can store it in the cloud. That way it is very much safe. Now even if you lose your device, you can also be able to access your information in the clouds. And people that are in charge of storing, maintenance, and everything about this database are called cloud computing engineers, and they are very much high in demand. And they also earn in six figures. The fifth skill you need to acquire today is called UX and UI design. Now, people that design these are people that are in charge of creating meaningful products and services that helps the user's experience. Now, your user's experience in terms of the branding, the functionality, and usability of the products and services are what these designers are in charge of to be able to help companies sell their products and services and help their customers or clients get satisfied. So people that have this skill are very much high in demand, and there are very few of them, like I mentioned in other ones. So you key in into this skill and be able to earn in six figures too. Now, before I move on to other skills that I have, stick with me and watch this video to the very end because the 10th skill I'm going to mention on this video is very much easy to start off. You don't even need to go for any training to be able to, because this is what we do on a daily basis. You just have to be more intentional about it. So but before then, please take a time out, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I make videos about how to make money online so you don't miss out on any part. I really appreciate you. So the sixth skill is called data analytics. These are people that collect raw data and they process it and bring out, bring out solutions from the data they have processed. That way, whatever solution they are bringing out or interpretation they are bringing out are going to be used to make informed decisions that are either going to help a company grow or to assist government in policy making or in anything at all. These people are very much relevant because they are needed in almost all the fields of life, and there are very few of them out there. The demands are so high. So what you have to do now is just to key in and acquire this skill so that you can start earning in six figures and stay on top of your game. The seventh skill is digital marketing. These are people that are in charge of promoting products and services online, whether on websites, social media platforms, through email, any way that it's digital. These are people that are in charge of doing all this, and they are quite in high demand because almost all companies have online presence and they want to make more sales through their online presence, and they need people that will be able to manage their products and services and push it to the right people. So these people are very much in high demand. So you have to key in, learn this skill so that you also start earning these figures. Now the eighth skill is called web and software development. Now people that have this skill are very much in high demand. Almost everybody wants to have a website to be able to make their product stand out and to give their branding a quality. Like when people ask you about your website as a business owner, it gives you this confidence that yes, I am also in line with what others are doing. So their demands are quite high and very few people have this skill. So to be able to stay on top, you still have to acquire this skill. And I'm also going to tell you how to do that, so stick around on this video. Now the ninth skill is called renewable energy engineer. These are people that are in charge of bringing engineering works that can help clean the energy to reduce the adverse effects of climate change, because right now climate change is now a serious problem that almost all the governments of almost all the countries are trying to put policies in place to be able to have a clean environment and reduce the effects of climate change. So people that have the skills to bring out possible solutions to this are very much high in demand. Some countries are adopting the use of only electric cars, and that way they are saving the environment. This is a very high in demand skill that you have to try to acquire. So I'm excited because you've made it this far, and I'm going to reveal to you the last skill for today. Now it is called content creation and management. Like you already know, people that create videos, whether audio, people that are write stuff like anything content, whether written, whether visual, whether audio content that are aimed at entertaining, educating, or informing people, are people that are very much high in demand. And these people are not going anywhere because with the internet booming and with everything going online, they will always be here. They are needed for advertisements, they are needed to entertain people. So you have to key in. And like I said, almost all of us do this every day. You post videos on social media platforms, you film yourself doing one thing or the other. So this is very, very easy to start up, and you probably don't need to go to any school like get trained to be able to start up. If you want to make it in a professional way, you can get some training, but to start up you don't really need to do that. And talking about training, if you really want to acquire any of this skill, you can check out websites like hotspot.com, like Future Learn. These are places where I have personally done some courses and it is completely for free, and you can like do all these courses and get started. Right now, Google is partnering with Coursera to give out some courses, certificate courses to people, and some of these courses are courses in cloud computing, in USI and USS design, and robotic and automation, stuff like this. They are teaching in collaboration with Coursera. Actually, some of them are paid, but there is a provision for scholarship you can actually apply to, and if you're lucky to get it in, you can study these courses and get certified for free. So you should also try to check that out and take advantage of the program. Now another place is here on YouTube. Yes, YouTube is a free school, but people don't really know that they can actually take advantage of this. Talking about web development and software development, there are some YouTube channels like Free Code Camp. You can check it out. They teach coding and everything for free. You can start off from there and start learning. There are lots of creators that teach stuff about digital marketing you can also take advantage of and equip yourself with these skills. So now I make videos about how to make money online. You might want to check them out on my channel. But if you're looking to make some money writing blog without having to write the blog yourself or own a website, you might want to check out this video. Please don't fail to like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.